What's up, y'all? I am back. I am back. Listen, bro, it's so much. My phone, bro, it's so cooked. Like I can't record videos on it. So, bro, I didn't get the PC yet. So I'm on my school computer, and it was such a hassle getting this to work to where I can send it to my phone. But we're back, and today I wrote a script for this video because it's my first time making a video in a while, and I wanted to be semi important. So the um the topic for this video is how back to school trends became a humiliation ritual for unfortunate kids. Um, like subscribe, let's get into it. So you ever notice how back to school season goes from being about getting ready for school to basically becoming a competition? Everywhere you look, there are videos of people buying $500 outfits, getting the newest shoes, upgrading their phones, getting fresh haircuts, and showing off their entire back to school haul. And on the surface, it seems harmless, but for some kids, back to school content can feel less like motivation and more like a public reminder that they don't have the money, clothes, or lifestyle that everyone online seems to have. That's what I really want to talk about today. Not because like having nice stuff is bad, but because um we've turned from going back to school into just a normal thing into kind of like a social status thing of like who can have the best stuff, who can have the best shoes when going back to school. And that's really what I plan on talking about today. Section one. Back in the day, back to school shopping basically meant getting notebooks, pencils, folders, and maybe a new pair of shoes. Now it's here's my $1,000 back to school haul, rate my first day outfit, everything I got for school, my parents surprised me with a new phone. And then you have kids out there thinking, bro, I got three shirts and a pair of Walmart jeans. That's where the problem starts because suddenly something completely normal, like going to school, becomes a competition over who looks the richest and who has the nicest things. And here's the part people don't talk about enough. Not every kid has parents who can drop hundreds of dollars on school clothes and shoes every August. Some families are actually struggling. Some kids are wearing clothes that they've had for years, or if they have siblings, they're wearing hand-me-downs. Some might not even have a choice on what they wear because they don't have money to get new things. And there's nothing embarrassing about that, but seeing all of these things on social media can make it feel like that because if your entire feed is telling you that you need the newest shoes, the newest clothes, and the perfect outfit to have a good first day, then showing up in something simple like maybe what you had last year can make it feel like everybody's looking at you, even if nobody actually is. The humiliation ritual. And that's why I call it a humiliation ritual, not like literally. I'm talking about the way the culture can create a situation where kids feel like they're being publicly ranked based on what they own. You have kids with expensive outfits and you have kids with regular outfits. Then the kids who are worried about being judged for what they're wearing in social media makes the hierarchy even more obvious. It's almost like school isn't even enough anymore. Now you have to perform in person and act like something you're not, and you have to perform online too. The craziest thing is you're not even seeing reality. You're seeing people's highlight reels or what they see in the best moments. You're not seeing maybe what's around them, but you're seeing what they show. Someone might post a $2,000 back to school haul, but you don't know if their parents were saved for months. You don't know if the clothes were gifted. You don't know what their financial situation actually looks like. You just see the finished product of maybe the newest Balenciagas or the newest Chrome Hearts t-shirt. And then you can compare what they're showing on their finished product into your everyday life. And that's a terrible comparison to make because you're comparing yourself to something that's unrealistic. And this just isn't about money, it's about fitting in. Because when you're young, fitting in can feel extremely important. You don't want to be the kid everyone makes fun of. You don't want people commenting on your shoes. You don't want anyone saying, bro, those are fake. So some kids start feeling like they have to convince everybody that they're doing well. And that's when back to school shopping stops being about preparation and starts being about something for you to prove yourself. Having expensive clothes doesn't make someone better than you. Having the newest phone doesn't make someone smarter than you. Having $300 shoes doesn't make someone more successful. And wearing clothes from a cheaper store doesn't make you feel less valuable. A lot of the time, we're just looking at objects and assigning them a value that they don't actually have. Your worth isn't sitting on your feet. It's not hanging in your closet, and it's definitely not sitting in your bank account. So yeah, back to school season can be fun. Getting a fresh outfit can be fun. Getting new supplies can be exciting. But there's nothing wrong with enjoying that. The problem starts when we turn it into a competition and make kids who can't afford the same thing feel like they're somehow failing. Because at the end of the day, everybody's just going back to the same school, same hallway, same homework. So maybe we should stop treating back to school like a fashion Olympics, and maybe we should remember that having the most expensive stuff doesn't make you the loser of the competition. You were never competing in the first place. And that's something I was really thinking about a lot over these coming months of back to school season coming up and all of these TikToks about how some people are having these expensive hauls and some people are like feeling like they're less fortunate. Maybe like in the comments they're talking about how they're kind of jealous or how they don't feel the same. But I just really wanted to make this video to kind of like put myself back on here and get the ball rolling a little bit, but to also let people know that you don't have to compete with other people because that might make them, but what you have makes you you, and your personality is above all of that stuff. So if you enjoyed this short little video, I know this video is kind of like shorter than what I used to do, but I'm gonna try to start writing scripts. I might edit this video a little bit more because it was just like me talking. Um, I might seem dumb if I'm just like, because like the scripts over here, it might seem dumb if I'm just like reading all of it. I'll try to make more eye contact, maybe remember the script off the top of my head. But please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about back to school and if you maybe you have a story to share about it or just your opinions on the comments about it. Let me know if you like this video. Thank you for your support on the posts, like the bulletin board posts, what I was talking about. Thank you for that, and thank you for sticking by me. I think we're at like 14 subscribers from when I last checked. But I will be more consistent. Thank you a lot. I love y'all all. Have a nice day. God bless.